Yo, what is up guys, Smoothie here bringing you another Black Ops 2 commentary, playing a bit of regular domination on Hijacked, using a bit of a different class setup. I actually wanted to show this class off a bit. It is the SWAT 556 with full auto and a laser sight, and I think I'm using Flak Jacket, Lightweight, Toughness, Dexterity, and Tac Mask as my perks, and then you can see my kill streaks in the bottom right. This gun is an absolute monster. You'll see what it can do this game. It's definitely not the best gameplay. It's a 64 and 11, but I spent pretty much my whole play session trying to level this shit up to get a suppressor on it, and by the time I unlocked it, I was pretty much frustrated enough with this game just to stop playing it, so this was really the best I could get. I only played 2 or 3 games with this setup in particular, and it worked pretty damn well. You'll see just how beast this thing is. It is a monster close range. I don't get why it has such a high rate of fire. I mean, it's originally a 3 burst, but the full auto just turns it into an absolute beast. The recoil is kind of ridiculous though. Even at close range, it's hard to control. And it burns through ammo also, so you have to be careful of that. If you want to try this class out, I would definitely suggest putting Scavenger on. I didn't have it on this game because I didn't have it unlocked. Because I reset myself again because I felt like it, because I'm a dickhead, but whatever. This thing burns through ammo, and you'll see me get kind of touchy with the trigger because I really want to save ammo, and sometimes I don't get kills, like right there. If I had Scavenger, I would have just gone full auto and annihilated his face, but I tried to pepper the trigger a bit. And surprisingly, this gun is not bad at long range. Since it is originally a 3 burst, it's pretty good at long range. All you have to do is kind of burst fire it, try to get the you can kind of get a 3 burst-esque kind of shooting out of it even when it's on full auto. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, then you can just switch back to the 3 burst if you really want to. And right there I got combined KSG. So really the only things you're going to die by close range when you use this thing is shotguns and snipers. No scopers in particular. The Scorpion Evo might be a bit better close range than this, but this thing is just, it's all around amazing. And I don't really like to use assault rifles that much. I'm very particular when I use assault rifles. I'm very picky also. Main reason is because I don't like how slow you move with assault rifles. So when I use an assault rifle, it pretty much has to come, I have to use lightweight on it because when I move I just can't stand when I move so slow. And then most of the time it has to have a stock on it, since it needs to be good close range, since I will be rushing with assault rifles. You know, I don't camp with them too often. But this eliminates the need to have stock, so it's really good close range, obviously, because you can just hip-fire the shit out of everyone like that guy right there. And then you can also make it very good long range, so it eliminates the need for a stock, which makes assault rifles a bit more viable in close range situations. Like right there, if I had an AN-94 with stock on it, I would have walked in aiming down sights and strafing. But with this, you can just run in. With dexterity, you can just pull your gun up really fast and then annihilate everyone. So, just a bit of background with the class. I would definitely suggest trying it out. And I also wanted to update my Xbox One opinions. Since the day I decided to upload my Xbox One opinion video, Microsoft decided to axe the online requirements and DRM policy for their games. So, I chose quite the day to upload my video since it is now outdated. It got outdated like 5 hours after I uploaded it, so that was pretty cute. Even with the new policy they have with online and used games, I still don't want to buy an Xbox One. The main reason is just because it's more expensive and it has features that I'm not really interested in. And secondly, I don't feel like buying from a company that's stupid enough to implement something like that in the first place. To be honest, Microsoft is kind of like Infinity Ward in my eyes. After playing Modern Warfare 3, I really don't want to buy anything Infinity Ward is going to make anymore. I'm definitely not going to spend more than $10 on Ghosts. If someone like on launch day bought it and decided to sell it to me for $15, I would have to think about whether I wanted to spend $15 on it or not. I mean, I'm done with Infinity Ward. And Microsoft is kind of the same way now. After Modern Warfare 2, I thought Infinity Ward could redeem themselves. Maybe they won't be that stupid, but after the shitstorm that was Modern Warfare 3, I'm like, you guys are too stupid. I'm not gonna buy any more from you. And Microsoft is the same way. If you guys are dumb enough to implement a policy like no used games, I'm not going to buy from you. It's just ridiculous. I'm not going to give you my money if you're going to, gouge people out of their hard-earned cash. And I don't really have a problem with them trying to, like, supplement the developers and shit like that, because I understand it is hard to make games. But devs need to understand that people don't always have that much money to spend on games, especially single-player games, which seems to be like the main problem since they are so easy to sell used. I mean, you beat the game, then you sell it and you get, you sell it to GameStop, you get like 1/3 of your money back if you're lucky. If you sell it on eBay, you can get like 2/3 of your money back. I mean, games are expensive. Multiplayer games, not so much if you think about it. I mean, if you pay $60 for a new single-player game, you get maybe, I don't know, I don't play single-player games that often, so I'll just play it safe and say they're 15 hours long with, like, achievement whoring or replayability. And that's $60 for 15 hours of entertainment. That's $4 an hour for entertainment. And that's not that much when you compare it to, say, like a movie, but when you can sell your game back and get some of your money and reduce the cost of that entertainment by half, and then someone else can buy it for half, it's quite appealing. Whereas multiplayer games like Call of Duty, you definitely get your money's worth. I mean, I played Black Ops 1 just to play it safe. I played maybe 20 days. I put 20 days on Black Ops 1. So I was paying $3 a day for entertainment on Black Ops 1, and that was well worth it. And that is how many dollars an hour, how many cents an hour? I don't know. 24 divided by 3 if you want to get all technical about it. Is that 80 cents an hour or something like? No, not 80 cents an hour. I'm stupid. Whatever, something like that. $3 a day, very cheap, compared to $4 an hour. So if you ask me, game devs need to make their games longer, make them more replayable, make them actually entertaining, make people want to buy it day one. If I can go a year without playing a game, and I can buy it used at GameStop or used on eBay, your game's probably not, like, that interesting to me, I'm probably going to buy Watch Dogs day one, I'm probably going to buy Destiny, I'm definitely going to buy Destiny day one, or as soon as I can get it, because I'm interested for those games, and they're going to get my $60. You have to make your game appealing, in my opinion, and babying the companies with DRM and stuff like that is not going to help. It's not going to help them, in my opinion. So, I actually lost my place in the video. Hopefully I can find it again. And I do want to apologize. This is actually theater mode gameplay, and I actually lost gun sound about 3/4 of the way through. I was trying out a new capture program in it. It's nice at the beginning, but then it records in this ass backwards format, and for the video is really framey, and then Vegas doesn't open that file, of course. So it had a handy dandy MP4 converter built in, so I tried to convert it to MP4, and then the MP4 is even framier and it doesn't have sound, and so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just use my old program real quick from theater. So I apologize for any framiness and the lack of sound at this point in the video. What else was I going to talk about? I talked about the Xbox One, talked about the Beast SWAT class that I'm using, I talked about used games. I knew there was something else, and I'm gonna kick myself in the ass for not remembering, because I went over the whole fucking thing. So yeah, still probably gonna get a PS4, I just don't feel like supporting, and that guy got turned on right there. I mean, this thing is just an absolute monster, just goes through ammo incredibly fast though, so definitely use Scavenger. I just don't feel like supporting a company like Microsoft if they're gonna pull shit like that. I don't feel like supporting not a studio, but a company that does shit like that. So if I had my mind, or if I could choose what game console I was going to get, or what my roommates would want to get, I would say get a PlayStation 4. Not only because it's $100 cheaper, but because Sony seems to be doing the right thing. They definitely seem to be giving gamers features that they actually want. Not making people pay for an online service that lets them use services they've already paid for, like Netflix, which just absolutely blows my mind how Microsoft doesn't offer Netflix to silver members, but whatever, that's besides the point. Done with my rant. Gonna get the PS4 still, hopefully. And that's about it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.